Hello everyone, myself Karimunnisa Shaik. I am from Marri Laxman Reddy Institute of Technology and Management. I am from CSC department. Today we are discussing about first order logic in artificial intelligence subject. In the first order logic, how we represent the sentences and what are the quantifiers we have, what are the qualifiers we have, how we represent the quantifiers and qualifiers. In this video we will see. First, in the first order logic, it is a way of representation in a knowledge representation in AI. It is the extension of propositional logic. Next, it is a expressive to represent n natural languages statements in a concise way. It is also known as a predicate logic or first order predicate logic. We have in a sentence we have two statements. In a statement we have two objects. One is a subject and the predicate. It is also known as a predicate logic. We are doing in a predicate. So we are doing in a predicate. So in that statement, that's why it is called as a predicate logic or first order logic. Next, it is a powerful language which develops the information about the object in an easy way. Knowledge can be represented in a easy way. Statements can be represented in a easy way. It expresses the relationship between the objects. Next, in the first order logic, the following things in the world is: first one is the object, next relationship, next functions. Objects can be represented as A, B, peoples, numbers, colors, vars, theories, squares, pits, vampus. In a vampus world, we have a vampus and pits. Okay. Next, in a relationship, it can be a unary relationship or binary or any relationship. Okay. Here in unary relationships can be such as red, round, adjacent. In these words can be considered as a unary relationship. Next, any relationship such as the sister of, brother of, has a color, comes between. These words comes under the any relationships. Next, function. A function can be a father of, best friend, third inning of, end of. These are all the first order logic, objects, relationships, and functions. Next, the syntax of first order logic is: in a statement we have a subject and predicate. How we can represent in a syntax form is determines, which is the collection of symbols, and is a logical expression in first order logic. The basic syntactic elements of first order logic are symbols, which can be represented in a symbolic way. Next, basic elements what we have in first order logic is: first one is constant, 1, 2, A, John, Mumbai, cat. These are all can be considered as a constants. Next, variables, X, Y, Z, A, B, and so on. Next, predicates, brother, father, those are all can be a predicates. Functions, square root, left leg of, these are all can be considered as a functions. Connectives, we have a and, or, negation, implies, by, implies, these are all can be connectives. Equality is a double equals to. Quantifiers, we have two types of quantifiers. One is for all, and there exist. For all can be used as a universal quantifier, and there exist can be used as a existential quantifiers. Next, by using these connectives, we can frame the statements into a symbolic representation. Next, we have extensions and notational variations in atomic sentences. How we can represent in a statement in a simple sentence. How we can represent here? Atomic sentences are most basic sentences of first order logic. These sentences formed from a predicate symbol followed by a parenthesis. This is a predicate. Parenthesis is a term 1 and term 2 and so on term n. This is a predicate symbol. It can be represented as like this. Okay. Next, we can represent the atomic sentences as predicate. Here, Ravi and Ajay are brothers. Okay. Here, subject is Ravi and Ajay. Okay. Predicate is brothers. Okay. Next, how we can represent? We in a sentence we have a subject and plus predicate. In a sentence we have subject and predicate. Next, subject is Ravi and Ajay. Predicate is brothers. How we can represent in a predicate? Extension, notational variations, atomic sentences. How we can represent who are the brothers? First we are taking a predicate brothers. Next, for who brothers? Ravi and Ajay. These two are the brothers. Okay. Like this we will represent in a predicate form. Next, Chinky is a cat. Here we have a two names. So here representation. In single name, how we represent? Chinky is a cat. Cat who? Chinky. Cat, Chinky. Okay. Like this we will represent in a first order logic. Sentences can be represented in a simple way of representation, like using propositional logic, like we are using predicate and subject. Here subject is a Chinky, cat is a predicate. How we represent cat and the terms what are there? Who is a cat? Chinky. So we are represented in a cat is a Chinky. Next, complex sentences. By using first order logic, statements can be divided into a simple form of sentences by using first order logic. First, what is a complex sentence? Complex sentences are made by combining atomic sentences using connectives. We have a atomic sentences using connectives. What are the connectives we have? And, or, negation, implies, by implies. These are all the connectives. Okay. By using these connectives, we can frame a statements. For that we are using first order logic. Statements can be divided into two parts. One is subject, predicate. Subject is a main part of the statement and predicate can be defined as a relations which binds two atoms together in a statement. First, consider this is a sentence. X is an integer. Here X is a subject, is an integer is a predicate. Okay. Here how we can represent in a predicate and terms? Integer terms what? X. Like this we represent in a atomic sentences. Next, this is consider the statement X is an integer. It consists of two parts. One is a subject and another one is a predicate. X is a subject and is an integer is a predicate. How it is represented. Next, in this first order, we also have a quantifiers and the quantifiers and the qualifiers. We have in this video, we will let us know about the quantifiers. In the quantifiers language element which generates the quantification, these are the symbols that permit to determine or identify the range and the scope of variable in a logical expression. What we have in a quantifiers is universal existential. In the universal symbol, it permits to determine or identify the range. For example, in universal quantifiers, the range is for all, everyone, everything. Universe means everything. So, for these three terms is used in the universal quantifiers. Okay, in existential, the scope or range is for some or at least one. This is the range. Okay, next. In universal quantifiers, symbol of logical representations which specifies the statements within its range is true for everything or every instance of a particular thing, which means in universal quantifiers we are using for all, which means the statement includes all the statements. It represents all the statements. Next, for that we are using a symbol is inverse of A. A. This is a for all symbol. Next, inverted A. Next, if X is a variable, then for all X is read as, in this is a universal quantifier. So the terms are for all, for each, for every. These three terms used in universal quantifiers. The representation of a variable is for all, for each, for every. Next, this is an example. All men drink coffee. This is a statement. This can be written as for all because all men are drink a coffee. Drinks. Okay. Anyway, this men's are a subject and drink or coffee is a predicate. Predicate is a drink. Next. Predicate is a drink. What they are drinking, either coffee or milk. X comma coffee. For example, in the statements they have given coffee, X comma coffee. Here who is X? It can be represented as a man. For all X, man X. How many mans are there? 1, 2, 3 and so on n. Here we are including n mans. So for all X, in this we are using all. All means for all those members. How many members are there? X1, X2, X3, X4, X5 and so on, Xn. The scope or range is universe. So for all we are using. Here all is there. So we are using for all. The symbol of universal. Next is for all X man. X implies drink X coffee. This is the representation. Next. This is a shortened notation. Next, for all is there X1 drinks coffee, X2 drinks coffee, X3 drinks coffee or milk, Xn drinks coffee. So everyone drinks is common. So drink X comma, maybe some of them are drinking milk or some of them are drinking coffee. So this can be represented as drink of X comma coffee. Next, it will be read as they're all X, where X is a man who drinks coffee. We have a coffee. Some of the mans are drinking coffee and some of the mans are drinks who likes to drink milk. So we are representing only coffee. Who drinks coffee? X comma coffee. Yeah, who are C, where X man who drink coffee. X is a man who drinks coffee. Those are all only we are taking because we have only all man drink coffee. Who are drinking coffee? We are representing only there. We are using for all. Who are drinking coffee? Those are all we are representing. Next. Existential quantifier. In this we are representing the range is someone or at least one or some people. Okay. Existential quantifiers are the type of quantifiers which express that the statement within its scope is a true for at least one instance of something. At least one or someone. It is denoted by a logical operator. There exist. Next, if X is a variable, then existential quantifier is there exist X or there exist X, and it can be read as there exist a X for some X for at least one. Here, existential quantifier describing is only one or some people. This is the example. Some boys are intelligent. We have a many boys, but we are describing only some boys. Who are the intelligence? There exist X. Who are the X? Boys. Next, Boys, we are describing a boys. In the boys who are intelligent, those only we are taking. We are, okay, intelligent of X. There are some X where X is a boy who is intelligent. In the past, in the universal, who likes to drink a coffee? That is the universal. Okay. In that, we are taking many of the mans. In that mans who likes to drink a coffee, for maybe one or two or many. We are taking for all. Everyone or drinks it likes to coffee. We are taking for all. Next, this is all about the universal quantifiers and existential quantifiers. These are the references. Thank you very much.